You starting?
Oh, we're just waiting for Wiggy.
No, we're not.
No, he's waiting for
Oh,
you.
you're waiting for me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Say,
Okay.
Rolling beers, I'm coming down.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me get it started.
Come on, man. We practiced this.
Sorry. All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Bros on Beers podcast. We're back here better than ever before. And you never know what's going to happen here. Always,
Christopher Walken.
it's always exciting. Always something new.
Welcome, everybody.
What's the opposite of Christopher Walken?
It's from a video.
I know the answer to this, but I'm not going to say it.
I don't know.
Christopher Walken.
What's the opposite of Christopher Reeves?
Oh.
Oh.
That's okay.
Edit.
I was thinking backwards.
Christopher Walken.
Hey, I'm Ralph.
Wiggy, look who it is! Oh my goodness, we never thought that you'd come back here after what happened last
This is
time.
me under here, although I'm going to hide for a little bit. I'll come out in a little bit. For
Oh,
the show.
okay.
I like the red mustache. I forgot. Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Dos tequilas.
So you got
por
your
favor.
gorilla costume on too, huh?
Dos tequilas.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 3 of a virtual, but overall episode 20... What? 21, 22?
Oh god, I don't even know.
2075.
Nice, we're in the 20s. Excellent.
Yes.
So I am Flex Ruffus, as we know.
It is not Ralph, it is Wiggy here with you.
You
I
tried to fool
have
us.
been allowed to return.
Ralph.
Excited to go again.
I got a Ralph.
Yeah.
And we've got
Sleep.
Cruiser over there.
Sleep.
Who's gonna keep
That's
Wiggy
when
in
I'm a Viking.
check.
Microphone checker, microphone checker.
And
Das
of
Effects.
course, Strat.
Here. Hello. No shtick here.
This guy over here is
I got a
doing
stick off my butt.
This guy over here is doing shtick.
So
I want to know how long he can tolerate wearing all that stuff.
I can tolerate it actually an entire
He tolerated it for about 7 hours.
Really?
We went to see
Walking.
Pussifer.
downtown Philly.
Oh.
Different mustache. It was a matching
yeah.
mustache.
Stop. Traffic doesn't stop.
We had the
the
park.
Mets mustache.
No, that was another one. That was another time.
Okay.
That was when I was, at the Mets World Series game. But anyway,
Wait,
we
where the
did
Mets
go
was-
see Pusaford in Philly. I forget
Mhm.
exactly where, but we had
The
about
Opera House. Something Opera House.
We
It
had
was the
about
two of us. And he didn't tell me he was
Was it the
dressed
Met?
like this.
20-minute.
The Met?
Yeah, I think it was the Met. Yeah,
Yes.
Awesome place.
It was beautiful. Yeah,
That was
20-minute
gorgeous.
walk in to get in there. We were walking by
Yeah.
Oh.
good areas, bad areas.
People thought he
this
was
and
the
that.
lead singer for Limp Bizkit.
Oh, yeah.
Fred Durst.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose this only because it's not sticking. But
That was the
Oh, so
problem.
disappointed.
we did
Yeah.
go to a local bar right
Brewery.
there. No, we should know the name
No,
of
it was a bar, but
There's-
We'll
dressed,
Other things,
he
but-
dressed like this.
wait, hold on one
from
sec.
4
Let's give a
o'clock
little
in the
promotion
afternoon.
to that bar there. They were really, really
because
cool.
the
which we'll-
thousands of viewers will.
yeah, they will hear it because it was a good time. So we went there before we
what
went
town
to
was
see
the bar?
Pussifer.
Which city
So
was
in
You're in
Philly.
Philly.
Philadelphia.
This is the Met where
Philadelphia.
Oh,
we're
okay.
Born and raised.
I wanna
on
listen.
the
I wanna find out where this
playgrounds,
was.
where
All right.
So I
most
sat in the
of
bar, this, everything, and from Pussifer they have that one little
Pussifer.
skit that he does
Pussifer.
where he pretends he is with a female, and yet he's just holding a briefcase full of, I think, cocaine.
or something.
So he walks into the bar. And he asks
Well, he's
the
on the
bartender-
phone and he says, in the desert, as he's starting to walk, he
Oh, that
goes,
was the
Christopher Walken. And he
Because there was
starts
somebody that
walking.
was supposed to come pick him up, and he's like, "Okay, Christopher Walken."
Yep.
So he goes to the bar, pretends this girl's sitting next to him. He orders dos
Dos
tequilas.
tequilas, por favor. No, barbacks.
Yeah.
Dos tequilas, por favor. We're not barbacks. We're Bartesians.
Proceeds to get 2 shots. He does them both. The briefcase. So the whole night he was the briefcase, and
I was the briefcase.
Long story short, we walk into the show. We walk out on one of the little opera decks out there.
So Maynard, if you're watching,
So
We love
everybody
you. Of
thought
course,
that it was Maynard because I had the whole group. They were all
that's
going like
and,
cheering.
and the
Oh
funny
my
thing
God.
is,
It was
somebody
really
down
cool.
below, we were in the balcony, somebody down below actually got to get up on stage. So we ran down stage and they wouldn't let us get close. We were like, look, he's dressed, look.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I don't remember that, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
Maynard is
It happened. He doesn't remember
And
anything.
by the way, Strat, if you want to know where that bar was, I'll let you know when I publish this episode, and you can just go back and watch the episode and find out where it was.
Good,
Right.
good stuff.
That's
good stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, they were very helpful there. Very good people. Great tequila.
He must have spent about $3,000 in 2 tequilas.
Oh, we were buying for people next door.
Did you say where the bar was? I wasn't paying attention.
It was. You have it written down, I'm sure, somewhere.
Just go back and watch the episode. You'll find
Sometime.
out.
Just watch
Yeah.
the episode.
Will I?
Watching episode.
Anyway,
That was
did
my
we go through
rewind
it?
button.
We did not get to this gentleman over here, did we?
Yeah, he did his
Yeah.
non-stick.
I said microphone checker
Yes.
because I'm
So,
preaching
all
for
right.
It's been some
Where are
time.
we
We're
now?
still recovering from
we
the
are
last
Late May?
last episode. But,
I wanted to do a Cinco de Mayo episode, but we missed that, so I had the Sea Monster beer.
Okay.
But,
is that what you're drinking? You want to kick it off?
When is Cinco de Mayo?
So that's not what I'm doing.
Well, Cinco de Mayo, I'm picked up another job working in a restaurant. It was actually a Friday, so and I usually don't work Fridays, so I worked. It was a lot of fun. Marky Mark is a sponsor. I work at On the Border restaurant, and he's a sponsor of theirs. He has his own tequila.
No way. The Funky
So
Bunch too?
he was supposed to do like a live feed
What's
at a
the
certain
tequila?
time. I'm sorry. Watching back this episode, you'll hear it.
Thank God you're
There's gonna be a lot of things you're gonna learn from
Tequila. Tequila.
Somehow, if
by
I don't pay
Marky
attention,
Mark.
I miss absolutely nothing.
all the people watching. Just think of
X
everything they're
marks
learning.
Yes.
the spot.
If you go to On the Border, order the Marky Marg. Get it? Marky Mark.
I don't understand.
It's a very
margarita,
popular
okay.
drink. Some
Oh.
wonderful tequila.
What's a mark?
Margarita.
But anyway, so I was working that day, and
Ding, little light bulb. Ding.
Cinco de
it was
Mayo.
quite busy. So that was my Cinco de Mayo.
I like
It
your
was-
sunglasses too.
Thank you.
So
You rock the
my Cinco de
Indians.
Mayo, like I have that big green egg, and I'm all into like cooking stuff.
Okay.
So I found I watched this channel called the Fogo channel, and it gives me like recipes for stuff to do. So they had a recipe for Cinco de Mayo that was Mexican lasagna.
Nice.
Using tortilla instead of pasta.
Using like
Did you have to use the
using
Mexican
pasta, but you
toilets?
would put Mexican spices in the ground meat
You should have thrown
and
some quesadillas over the top
and
use that
salsa.
instead of the pasta.
Well, I wasn't allowed to make it because
Quesadillas.
my wife was
Uh-oh.
like, "There's no way you're making Mexican lasagna. That's not Mexican." She's
No,
like,
I
make
actually-
tacos.
When we lived in
Oh, well.
we lived in Dublin,
Enchiladas.
and there was a restaurant there that was a Mexican Italian crossover, and I actually
That's
think
not
there's
too
a lot
far
of
off.
opportunity there.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna make it at some point.
yeah.
Absolutely. You have to.
Next podcast. Oh man, you nailed the wigs up.
Me again.
I knew it. I knew this wouldn't last.
Apparently everybody says,
I was like, that's so uncomfortable right now.
button
Hey,
a couple of
we're
buttons.
PG-13 here, man. Cover up.
Oh, put my little thingy back in there, but apparently I made a big deal about being Brian Gosling last time, aka Ryan Gosling. But
No,
I've
Brian
heard more-
Gosling was actually here.
Yeah, that's true. More Jon Stewart recently.
So we are Bros on Beers for the newcomers. I know we've got a lot of newcomers coming in daily.
We love the
Hundreds of
newcomers.
people. So we're Bros on Beers. We talk about some beer. We try some beer. We tell you what we think of it.
Yeah.
Try to give you some background information, and
Stick here.
we also we'll talk about some other stuff as well. Shows that we're watching, movies, music,
Yeah.
anything else that comes to mind.
Documentaries.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll vote on the.
The best beer of the night.
Best-
Oh, that's the highlight of our night. I think I am 1-0. I think you won last time, didn't you?
Ironbound cider always wins. Harrison, go get your apples. The previous episode.
So who wants to get us
Oh
started?
yeah, here we're going with beers first.
I really want to go first.
You should do it then, sir.
I have a 6-pack of Cape May Brewing Company's finest American Golden Ale. No IPAs. No, what is that called?
Saison.
Saison. It sounds like wine. It sounds delicious
you
though.
would like
Feel like
No
a second
sour
beer, that's the
ales.
Same thing.
No ciders.
Never mind.
Just a straight up
Saison,
watery
S-A-I-S-O-N.
American summer beer.
Comes in a
Now
6-pack.
it comes in a 6 instead of a 4. It's still $13.99, but it's worth it. 4.7 alcohol by volume or ABV. It's been mentioned that I was according to Wiggy here.
Ralph is gone.
It was
us one of
we talked about this brewery
that's
before,
right.
and I couldn't find much.
Yeah,
They don't really have a lot on their website, but they're at 1250 Hornet Road in Rio Grande, New Jersey, Cape May Airport Complex, and they have a thing called the Botanical Gardens,
I'm sorry. Did you just say Rio Grande, New Jersey?
Rio Grande, New Jersey. How funny! Cape May
Really?
Brewing Company is
Oh,
not
Cape
in Cape
May.
May.
Okay,
No,
never mind.
You've been there, right?
Yeah,
It's at the Cape.
So Rio Grande Boulevard.
Rio Grande Boulevard. Not,
Just all it's on the website. All it says is
Rio
Rio
Grande.
Grande, New Jersey, Hornet Road, Rio Grande, New Jersey, Cape
okay.
May
Good pour.
Airport Complex.
Oh, here.
It's in
Thank
Cape
you.
May. Well, it's not in Cape.
Yeah.
It's just outside of Cape
Yeah,
May.
but it's not Rio Grande.
So
No. It's,
there's a lot,
Maybe.
not a lot about this beer. It just, I'm sorry, without reading every. Oh, here we go.
Rio
Didn't I take a
Grande,
picture of
New
this? Send it to you?
I mean,
Yeah,
you could read this.
approachable. You were
Open
like,
it up and pour 'em.
approachable?
You could read the side of the can, and it says "easy drinking and approachable," and that's why I love it.
Remember that?
We're gonna have to do a population
Can we
search.
please stop the crosstalk?
Population search
Sorry,
of Rio
let
Grande, New Jersey.
Creature talk about.
Well, like I said, there's really not much.
Okay, can I now pour beer? I knew we were doing a shot.
oh no, God!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at
Oh boy. I think we might have a third character next. Where's the other? Oh, you got yours?
Yeah, we got ours.
Okay, so looking at it, you can see it's very yellow. It's not
that. Seen this
golden.
before.
Me too.
Some of you have drank this before. I have not. So, did you get the crack of the can? I think I did that a little too fast.
No. Yep. We got it.
Cape May Gold, American
We'll
Golden
insert
Ale.
it later.
Again, with these craft beers, super hoppy.
Why is this a
You think
12
this is
ounce?
hoppy? I haven't tried it yet, but what is it? It's a,
I just
it's a
tasted
lager. It's a lager, right?
Yeah, it's a
Shouldn't be
gold,
hoppy.
but it's
It's not
like
hoppy.
really, to me, it is. But then again,
I
that's
feel like
beer.
it's very smooth.
I'm losing. I gotta admit, there's fans
Yeah, it's not hoppy.
taking my
It's,
hat off.
I have a beer that is very hoppy. so
Taking my. I got
maybe I'll try
an
the difference.
announcement to make, folks. I'm losing my taste for regular beer. This hot because everything tastes really hoppy to me, and you're like, it's not hoppy. It's not hoppy.
No, this is-
and that's why I don't like IPAs. Like,
You
yeah,
might
'cause
have
it's just
COVID.
so. I know, right? Am I gonna get 2 free chairs?
You might have COVID.
Everything tastes hoppy to you.
Oh my
You
God,
might
you
have
just
COVID.
indicated you have
You
COVID.
might have COVID. If
But-
beer tastes hoppy.
But I'm telling you, what do I like on this show? Sour beers and ciders. So,
Yeah.
All right.
however,
let me just
this
interrupt,
is a decent beer. I like it.
interrupt
This
for
is-
a second.
I'd
It's
say
a
this is
solid
approachable.
beer.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
it's-
it
and
easy
this is-
drinking?
It's very easy
This
drinking.
is a
Is
great
it-
summer.
So here's what it says
Yeah.
on the back of
I
the
just
can,
finished
guys.
mowing the lawn.
It says,
or
like the
mowing lawn.
historic coastal
I don't
town
agree
of
with that.
Cape May Gold is a timeless treasure, easy drinking, approachable, and expertly crafted by our team of brewers. This golden ale will take you on a refreshing journey, reminiscent of discovering the wonders of Cape May for the first time. Whether you're setting your sights on the iconic seaside resort or appreciating this brew in your own backyard on a lawnmower,
I don't know. I don't agree with the lawnmower thing. I don't
Cape
think
May
that
Gold
Christmas.
is an ideal destination. They're
I
calling
think
this beer a
Wiggy's like,
destination.
this is a beer.
And I
I'm gonna put on a
love
suit,
look.
flash my nips.
when you're in the store, they got they have a compass. Dude, guys, people, they have a compass as their
Is that
logo.
approachable? Approachable?
Just approachable beers. Look, it's got a compass.
Are my nips approachable?
I don't know what's happening.
Hold on. Let me give some information about. Actually, there is a Rio Grande, New Jersey.
I'm trying to
It
explain
is.
the beer.
I don't know how that is where we're going.
It's no, because nobody.
He's trying to
Sorry.
change something. He's like,
So anyway, the
I gotta
band
get away from this.
Lucifer
Sorry.
is
I
an
gotta wait-
offshoot
gotta
of the
get
band
away from the
Tool,
nip slip.
and that's why he's dressed as Maynard from Tool. Oh wait, I thought we were going way back.
So let Creature continue.
So anyway, yeah, like I
Okay.
said, it's got a compass as the logo. Approachable beers, kind of like a little metaphor there, and the old style design, the gold with the little weird emblems, reminds me of like Michelob, you know, the champagne of beers. You know what I mean? So
Ooh, save
Wait,
it
no.
to hang on my bar.
Michelob. Is
I
that
just
the
have
champagne beer?
I have a question about this beer. I don't know
Yeah,
if anyone
sure.
knows
There's
it.
not much
like,
on it,
why are those in? Are they 12 ounces?
I think
Why
honestly,
is it 12 ounces? Why are those 12
because
ounces?
it's a 6-pack of watery. I'll give my
Yeah.
2 cents on it. It's because it's like a 12-ounce can of Bud, 6-pack watery summer beer. It's a 12. You don't drink the pounders. You don't drink pints
Your parole
of
officer
lager.
calling.
You don't drink.
It took me about 4 seconds.
No.
They'll see me later thinking of that.
All right.
Should I say?
Should I
You have
change
to
my
register
name to the
this
word
area?
splice? That would be good in the
Go with parole
splice.
officer.
So anyway, but it's just like reminiscent of like Coors Light. You drink your Coors Lights. It comes in 12 ounces. It doesn't come in 16-ounce cans. You know what I
My
mean?
nipple isn't being.
So-
Because I see.
But it's weird because I feel like did you see that picture of Andre the Giant holding a can of beer?
I'm sure.
Insert picture of Andre the Giant holding a can of beer. That's what I feel like with this.
Done.
Well, imagine the nips.
Yeah, it'll be
Other
in there.
nips than mine, but the nips that are 9 ounces, I think.
Yes,
Small ones.
I love those.
They're
That's
all
like the
rock.
joke when you hold a beer and you're holding it like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I
under the
will say, I mean, there are
giant-
times when I
yeah.
want only 12 ounces
Yeah.
of beer.
Absolutely.
It's nice to be able to grab something like this. you know?
Like again, it's a golden American lager. It's the 6-pack that you pick up. It's the Miller Lite.
Because I
it's the
see
Bud.
Cape May in like the liquor stores around here.
Michelob.
And there's only,
I
I think there's
Michelob.
this, and then there's the
Oh.
white. There's something else by Cape
I'm
May
telling you,
that comes in 12 ounces.
12 ounces, and
everything
it
else
also
is,
came in a 6-pack.
Is
So-
Well, that's
Is it
what I think
postal
they.
evacuation?
So you can kind of see here, it
Maybe.
came as a 6-pack.
I thought they did a lot of 6-packs.
Not
But
kind
no, I
of
guess
see.
you're
You
right.
can see.
You're right. Yeah.
Get it?
I don't know.
Get
Cans.
I have it upstairs.
Okay,
got
I'm
you.
gonna
I got you.
I'm gonna say it's because
You don't need
it's
like
for
ice
people
or
that are
anything to keep your
not
beer cold.
I have a
big beer
ice pack.
drinkers.
I think that's why I didn't.
They're not
drink
gonna
that
drink
much,
as much?
It wasn't cold.
I have a cold
So
Because this
It's
is
not cold anymore.
I bought my warm. Oh, you saw that.
it's not a very frilly beer. It's like standard.
this is like
That's exactly why I like
This
it.
is
That's
like a-
it's
Yeah.
a craft beer, but
you also
it's-
say you don't like beer, so
this is like a Budweiser.
That's why
I said I'm losing my taste for regular beer, but I like this. Actually, I liked it so much I'm drinking it out of a can because it doesn't. Beer like this should be drank out of a can.
there you have it.
All right, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
I can.
It
but I'm not
tastes
going to.
more airy.
I won't ever drink it out of a can, but I can say if you're gonna drink a beer out of a can, it should be a
What are you,
12
a
ounce
monster?
beer.
I agree.
I would approach this.
So,
and drink it.
How do we all feel about this?
I
Because
would open it
you got to be honest, guys.
and
And those
drink
of you
the
that don't
dysentery
watch,
Does she have to do that?
I
But listen.
will say it's very smooth.
yeah,
You know, for
it goes down. It's approachable.
it's a lager, right?
It's
Ale.
easy
Yeah.
drinking.
No, oh, it is an ale.
Golden
It's
ale.
Yeah,
Golden ale.
It's
What's
really
the Coors
smooth.
Light? What is that?
Lager.
It's a lager.
So,
Yeah.
but so I got to ask you guys because those of you that don't really are new to this know that I am the cider sour ale person. This is the first beer, or I did the same. Well, we did one without video, but what do you think about my choice of beer for my first beer?
This is
opposed
the
to-
beer
first
again,
beer
maybe
that you
one
brought.
beer.
No, you
no,
brought
you
beer
talked
before.
about you did the axe and arrow.
Yeah, but not on video.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
this is only the
it's a
second.
whole new audience.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's good. Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the
I'm
price,
not a
it's
big-
cheap. You know,
I mean, it's
for a craft
ale,
beer.
but it's not like, you know, when I think of ale, I think of like a pale ale.
Got you.
Heavier
So that's
ale.
a pale
Oh,
ale,
it's not like
But
that.
this is a golden
It's like
ale.
a cream ale.
golden ale.
Golden ale.
Very light, smooth.
It's like a golden shower, but an ale.
Heyo, what splice?
It's there.
I dig it.
It's definitely easy drinking.
It is beer.
Yeah, it's
That's
beer.
why I like it.
What's the ABV on it?
The alcohol by volume, for those of you who don't know, are 4.7.
Yeah, it's
And-
barely beer.
And I saw something really cool on their website. They really promote like their community, and they have it's called Be a Pro section, and they highlight like 3 or 4 employees that are really doing a good job. So as of this airing, Daniel Tesoro, Sean McGurl, McGuirl, Sean McGuirl,
That was my chair.
forgive me for that name, and Chris Baruffi
Dick
were
McDial
were
and Penis McGroofy.
Splice are the fantastic
What?
employees. Are the fantastic employees that were named being a pro on their website. So forgive Wiggy Wiggy over there.
So yeah, I've been to this
plug my phone.
brewery. It's
Me too.
yeah, it's kind of like in like yeah, it's near like an airport, right? Like
Yeah.
it actually it's just a big open area with
It's
like
a little
a
downtown.
kind of industrial little looking
It says
building.
it's in the Cape May Airport complex.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, now that you bring it up, I'll just throw two things out there. It was a 3 mile square foot town called
Cape May.
no.
Oh, the town you went to the bar in?
No.
Are you still trying to figure that out? What's
Yeah,
going
what town
on?
was it?
What's happening? Philly.
You were in Philly. You were
No. Where
I'll be
Cape May
right back.
Brewery is.
Oh, Rio Grande.
Rio Grande. It's a 3 mile square
Oh, okay.
mile area there, and there's about 4,000 people.
How old is this brewery? Because we went there right after my wedding because we stayed in Cape May after the wedding,
I don't think it's that old.
and it seemed like it was pretty new. That was probably 2015, 16 when I got married.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Roger Waters.
Hey Siri.
That's Roger Waters.
I don't know.
With the hat. Wish you were here, Roger Waters.
That would be cool.
Oh,
if
did
you
you hear,
were. Imagine he was. He's
Foo
like
Fighters. Well, we had a little interlude here. Foo Fighters have a new drummer.
Josh
Saw that.
Freese.
Yeah, I don't. Who is
And
that?
where's he from? Like what?
He was
He was a
like he's
filler.
like a big session
Session.
in-demand session guy, but
Yeah.
he's played with Guns N' Roses and I forget.
Yeah.
A
just-
bunch of other people.
I did
so
not think that Foo Fighters would stay under Foo Fighters' name. I just thought that it would change it. But
I heard rumors that it was going to be
What was the guy's name? Taylor
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Yeah.
He wasn't there from the beginning.
no,
Really?
but he was there for
No,
a
the
long
beginning,
time.
But it was the
Basically,
beginning was
Dave
Dave Grohl.
Grohl.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
that's the
So
He
thing.
was
He is
there
the Foo
since the
Fighters.
second album.
Yeah.
The Food Fighters.
He wasn't on the
What?
second album,
Get it?
but he toured with them starting the second
But
album.
here's the thing.
He was a drummer for Lance Morissette.
yeah.
It would
Taylor
be like
Hawkins
if
was.
you
Yeah.
said
Their
Dave
first
Grohl
drummer
left
was their
Nirvana
best drummer.
and they weren't going to call themselves Nirvana anymore. You wouldn't say that because they were Nirvana before Dave Grohl.
But he
Okay,
was
well,
pretty
well,
embedded in the
that's it.
band.
Yeah.
And Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins were like
And that's the thing. Like,
best friends, and they were
But
like,
watching Taylor
they did
Hawkins
the first
drum was
drummer,
part
Mike-
of the show.
They did the first drummer. I forgot what band he was in. God, it was the first emo band.
it was
But the-
Sunny Day Real Estate.
Sunny Day. I love that.
Taylor
Sevens.
Hawkins was in.
No,
No.
the original drummer.
And they did him real
Foo
dirty.
Fighters?
You never watched that documentary on the Foo Fighters?
No.
So Dave Grohl
Oh.
started the Foo Fighters. He did his first album, was
He
all him. He
recorded it
played
all,
every
yeah.
instrument.
But when
The
they went
second
on tour,
album, he liked
Oh,
the rhythm
yeah,
section.
they just let
of
him
Sun-
go. And
They liked the rhythm section of Sunny Day Real Estate.
Yeah, they
so
redid all his parts.
he recruited the drummer and the bass
I'm just gonna
player.
like
Right.
talk over
Yeah,
you
you're
and
fucking
explain
nuts
everything.
with And then, so they recorded their second album, The Color and
Oh,
the
wait, I
Shape.
missed that point. They didn't like.
No,
what?
he
They-
really liked the drummer and the bass player for
from
Sunny Day Real
Sunny
Estate.
Day Real Estate.
But he
So
didn't like his
recruited them.
own drum track?
No.
Well, they had to
just let me-
tour.
Just let me tell my story.
Everybody just stop.
Well, you
talking.
said it already. I'm going back and
Let's
saying-
try to talk.
So, they were recording their second album, and Dave Grohl was not playing drums. It was the drummer for Sunny Day Real Estate was
Mike
playing
Goldsmith.
drums, and so they were recording the album, and then Dave Grohl was listening back to it, and he's like, "I don't like the drum tracks. Like, I feel like they should be better," and
Yeah.
he didn't think the guy was capable of doing them better, so he recorded over his drum tracks
With him.
I did
With
not know
Dave
that.
Dave
Dave
Grohl did it,
re-recorded
Really?
all of his
Re-recorded.
tracks.
and the
The
guy was.
second.
On his own. He just
On his
Oh,
own.
see, I didn't know that
So the
part.
second
So I
album.
take that back.
So
I didn't know that
it
they
was
were
a
really
whole band, but Dave
junky.
Grohl didn't
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
drummer
I
stuff.
thought that was the first album.
The first drum Dave Grohl did all,
all by himself.
Okay.
just all of it by himself. The second it was Foo
But the
Fighters was
second,
actually a
let me
band.
just say one thing. The second he didn't feed in Taylor Hawkins.
Taylor
No.
Hawkins was not even involved.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
All
It's not even a thing.
He was
Okay.
like a touring drummer.
Taylor Hawkins at that point
Oh,
was,
is that what
was
he
the
was?
drummer for Lance Morissette's band.
Yeah. But why did he then get him? If he
Well, I'll get to that.
Mhm.
So this other guy, Dave Grohl's recording over his spots, and the guy's like, listen, he's like, you can still be in the band, you'll be the touring drummer, but like,
Yeah.
I'm playing the drums on the album.
And you heard it here first, folks, or watch the documentary.
Yeah, and then the guy's like, "Well, I quit. Like,
Wow.
I gotta have at least some of my soul left. There's no way I can
This
just."
is weird, man.
So he
I went to
quit,
the bathroom, and
and
all of a
then-
sudden we have a food fight conversation.
Then he somehow Taylor Hawkins showed
Somehow
interest
met.
wanted to be in the band. They were always friends. They were passing paths with Alanis Morissette's band, and then he said, Taylor's like, "No, dude, I want to be in the
Watching
band.
Taylor Hawkins.
I want to be in the band." He's like, "Listen, we're not as big as at that time. Alanis Morissette was huge,
Yeah.
and the Foo Fighters were down here." And Taylor's like, "No, I want to be in a band." So he joined,
And the personalities, I think.
and that was it.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
drummers that, come down, they're lifting their arms up and just whacking the drums. That's what Taylor Hawkins,
So I heard rumors though the drummer was going to be, the drummer for Queen,
Wow. what's his name?
Brian Taylor?
Yes, something
or
Taylor.
Roger Taylor.
Roger Taylor.
Like
Roger-
the
Yes.
drummer or the original?
Yeah, there's going to be a new drummer, Roger
No, for
Taylor's
Queen?
son. No, Roger
Oh, no.
Taylor is the drummer for Queen, which I think he still is with
Right,
Adam
take
Lambert.
Bye, Wiggy Wiggy.
Leaving so much.
All that.
And
I have to
I
go
heard
to the
rumors
bathroom,
that
too.
Roger Taylor's son was in the running to be the new drummer for the Foos.
You know who's a great drummer is Ringo Starr's son,
Zach.
Zachy.
He plays for the Who. Yeah, he's awesome.
What's his name? Zach Starr?
Zach Starkey.
Starkey. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He is a beast.
Wait,
Anyway,
what his
so-
last name is Starkey?
Yeah.
That's Ringo's real last name.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Starkey, yeah. He
It's
changed
like
it to
John
Stark.
Starkey or something like that. Is it John? Oh.
So that was a great
Side
overview of
tangent.
the
Great
Foo
thing about
Fighters
Taylor
drummer,
Hawkins too, he was a great singer too.
historical.
Was he? You like Van Halen? I know that.
He
Van
sang
Halen rules.
"Have a Cigar" by Pink Floyd with the Foos.
With Roger Waters.
He had his own Van Halen side band where he sang, I believe.
He surfed a lot with Perry Farrell
Wow.
from Jane's Addiction.
Perry Farrell.
Peripheral.
Pharrell?
So
Farrell?
who's up? You want to go or you want me to go?
You go.
Here comes Wiggy Wiggy.
All right. So that was a
think
great
it's
show,
you,
guys. See you next time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all our supporters out there. Okay, just kidding. All right. So perhaps you have heard of Treehouse. In Treehouse Brewing in
I
Massachusetts.
had a treehouse.
So Treehouse Brewing in. Oh my god. Oh boy. Treehouse. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Maybe you like accidentally walked in here.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi.
There was a
What is your
sounds
name?
coming from the basement.
Frank?
Yeah.
Frank Wigarski?
Mark.
Mark Wigarski?
Mark.
Mork? From Ork?
Hey, Mark.
Hey, what do we
you
got going
happen
on
to see
here?
a guy that was wearing something very similar but different hair?
Really?
Did you- He had like at least one nipple because we saw it. Did you happen to see that guy? Because
I think he's taking a
that
shower.
way.
I hear a shower on.
Taking a
Oh.
shower? Chewing chocolate?
Anyway,
all right. So I have got Hayes by. We're doing a beer podcast. Do you want to jump
Okay.
in here?
Yeah,
Help
yeah.
out? Okay.
I think somebody left
Doesn't
beer
look like
behind
that.
that you could use.
Yeah, I think that's in this Yeti here. Yeti. A cooler for all coolers.
A cooler above.
I have a cheap cooler, but I see
A
those Yeti
cooler.
coolers. They're
Cooler.
I think I got that from
I
a
do like-
student of mine.
like one of the
A
Golden
cooler.
Girls.
Cooler. The
Um,
cooler.
I didn't know
cooler.
how cool this actually was because it actually clips.
Okay,
in.
so I've got a little bit of a backstory with this.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah, so
Is
Get with the
Treehouse-
program,
Is that
Mark.
Blanche from the Golden Girls?
No, it's Frank Sinatra's hair.
Treehouse Brewing is in multiple locations in Massachusetts. There are actually a few different locations. Charlton, Massachusetts, which seems like that's the headquarters.
Charlton or Charleston.
Charlton,
Wow.
no S.
Charlton.
Tewksbury.
Charlatan.
Sandwich.
Tewksbury sandwich.
Took. Where my golden toque.
Your
Sorry, I thought
field.
you said that.
All in Massachusetts.
I'm from
They
Canada.
also
I
make
think it
cider
goes-
in
Yes.
Woodstock, Connecticut.
Woodstock. That's
Um,
where Woodchuck.
That location's reopening soon.
Woodchuck's the best.
So Treehouse Brewing
Jackie
is actually
Simpson.
one of the top-rated breweries on Untapped and Beer Advocate. It's a very well-known brewery. Very hard to get their beer. I know you guys on some of the threads that we have. People call out when they're going to be in the area of Treehouse.
Comment, post in comments when Treehouse Beer or Stilton. What is it called? Stantonburg?
Charlton.
Charlton. No, what's the name of the beer?
Treehouse Brewing.
Treehouse. Yeah, so.
Remember you had a Treehouse?
Yeah, but it broke.
Okay, so it's
Set it
very
on
hard to
fire.
get their beer too. You have to. They have these very
Comments.
specific processes for getting the beer.
Processes.
You have to, whether you're getting a draft or
A drought.
Are you talking about at the brewery?
well, yeah, you have to get it there. You can't get this you can't get it
They're
at
not
the
selling
store.
anywhere?
No, you
Not
have to
that
get.
I'm aware of.
Wow.
You have to get a friend that lives close by and be like, can you bring this stuff?
You get me a case.
Meet them up at a diner or something like
I'm
that.
pretty sure they have a limit on at least some of the beer that you can get.
What's their theory behind that, do you think? I don't know. I'm sorry to
But
interrupt,
listen-
but like...
Listen to this.
All
Listen to this instruction. All beverages, including drink tickets, must be purchased utilizing our online application here. And they give a link. You'll find a link to our draft list and drink ticket purchasing at the bottom of the ordering page. Purchasing before you visit allows you to head directly to the appropriate place once you arrive.
So you gotta buy it before you visit?
This page was created
I think I
for
know why.
yeah. You basically have to get it online and then go up and pick it up.
Yes.
It must be...
And I think that's what we had a friend get us. Remember? He got,
That'd be a cool trip.
I don't know if there's a limit because he
We should
bought
do that.
It
huh?
must be a way around
I think there's a
some
limit on
rules?
some of them.
How about we
The
rent like a
most popular.
transit van and
Although
do a
I
trip?
did not like the
Treehouse Beer,
What
please
was that?
contact us. We
Barley
want
wine?
to get involved.
Did you like those barley wines?
I don't remember that.
We could do a live auction.
Was that when we went to see Tool?
Yeah.
How about that?
A lot of that night was
Yeah. So, and I love this. There's in like big bold letters. There are 3 paths when visiting: cans only,
Cafe.
draft only, or cans and draft. And they have like specific instructions for each one of those. So, it's very hard to get this stuff. So I have a family friend, an old family friend of mine.
Now, do you think this is a way around like certain like alcohol rules or whatnot? Where
I think their beer is just really good, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
people. Oh yeah, here.
so you're gonna have to make 4. Oh, you have another.
I got an idea.
plenty.
All right, this can make 4 on this. No,
So I have a family friend. Yes.
I'm sorry to stand so.
We can do a podcast with Treehouse, a live draft.
That's too far. How far is it? Flex?
Probably
Probably like
It's-
7 hours,
it's like
6, 7
far.
hours.
4
It's far.
hours, maybe.
Minimum.
My brewery's 2.5.
Hold on.
That's why it would be so
Smell
worth
this,
it.
Smell this beer.
Ooh,
What kind of beer is this?
So this is called Haze. This is a
Whoa.
double IPA.
Oh, It's kinda
Haze
similar,
is
just
called. It's our double IPA. We smell a
Okay.
ton of peach on the nose, with complementary notes of orange, mango, and passion fruit. The flavor is similar, with a blast of
Ooh.
citrus fruit and
smell,
peach
yeah.
nectar,
Yeah.
quickly followed by a bounty of tropical fruit. A lingering and pleasant saturated hop oil finish awaits. Haze is the distillation of years of focused hands on brewing endeavor at Treehouse. It is an unfiltered and intensely kettle and dry hopped Treehouse double
fantastic.
IPA. A real juice bomb of a beer, and one that gets better and better as you work your way through the
I have
May I
to
see
say,
the can?
this is one of the best
guys-
smells I've.
Oh,
This is hoppy.
this
No,
is
I
delicious.
smell so much
so good.
flavor.
Yeah.
I
This
think
is
this is one of
delicious.
the best beers I've smelled. ever.
This is
This is
my
a juice
winner.
bomb.
You guys better have some good beers because
I haven't
Treehouse,
tasted it yet.
I'm loving. This is the best IPA I've ever drank in my entire
I don't
life.
think it's really.
It tastes like
hoppy.
citrus.
You don't think
It
so?
doesn't
I don't
taste.
think so.
No.
I
I
smell hoppy.
compared to this, it is very
May
hoppy.
I?
Oh well.
Oh my, that is
It's juicy.
really good.
It is
Yeah.
juicy.
This is delicious. It is very hoppy, but the citrus comes through and just mellows it all out. Brilliant.
So I had a family friend, an old family friend of mine from basically when I was born.
Whoa,
She called me,
8.2,
and I
getting
don't
hammered
talk to her
tonight.
very often, maybe like a couple times a year.
Cheers.
She calls me and she's like, can you meet me at the diner by a
Yeah.
few minutes from my house?
And bring a shovel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And lots of rags.
And I'm like, what is going on? She's like, I've got a surprise for you. I'm like, what is going on? She's like,
And make sure your trunk is empty.
Hey, it's Wiggy.
Yeah.
Hey, it was Wiggy the whole
You have an
time.
SUV.
Oh my God, it was Wiggy. Oh, he tricked us.
Hey.
Oh.
It wasn't Mork.
Wait, hold on.
You mean
I
Brian
don't know. Is it
Gosling.
actually? Let's see your nip. Is it actually Wiggy?
It's
Okay,
right.
Wiggy. Yeah.
It's Brian
I
Gosling
would
Stewart.
recognize that nip anyway.
I'm sorry.
He's now
Um,
John Stewart. He's
So
no longer Brian
so I
Gosling.
go and I meet her at the diner, and I'm talking to her for a bit, and I'm like, what does she have? And then she's like, so she was talking about how she had gone up to Massachusetts and saw her brother's stepson's graduation,
So
and
good.
she said, she handed me the bag and said, they wanted to get you some beer from Treehouse. And they're like, they're like, we think this is good. We've heard it's really good. So it is. It's awesome. Definitely worth the trip up there to Treehouse. Also, they have a lot of stuff. They've got
Take the can home.
they do coffee, they do seltzer, they do cider. They have a distillery
good.
Yeah,
in their
that's good.
Charlton location. They have at two of their locations. They do live touring acts, so bands go and perform there.
So, do you think that
so
might
they
be
have a
why
stage?
They have they have a stage at two.
that
of
they
their
have that unique ordering because they're doing other
I mean,
I
they're
think
sales
it's
as
because
well?
they're so
they're pretty popular.
like, but
It's-
at a brewery, are you allowed to sell coffee and other things as you said, and
sure.
Why not?
because I thought there were specific rules, like you can't sell food and other things. You
Well,
have
no,
to be
that's in New
there.
Jersey.
Yeah.
This is in
There's-
Massachusetts. They
there's
have food at
less
their.
rules.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Oh yeah, they have
Okay.
food.
They have food at Omegang in New York.
Where?
Omegang, that's a great brewery. They have a
Yeah.
stage
we did,
I
I
too.
always
we
wanna
did
go
one
up
of
there.
those. I did one on that.
That's closer.
That was the
They're not a big IPA brewery though. They're more
Game of Thrones.
Belgian.
I had
Oh
a
yeah,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones where it was all
I
four
love Belgian.
dragons.
I love
Sorry to
Belgian
get
beer.
changed.
Three philosophers. Yeah.
Yeah,
good
that's a great beer.
Yeah, that was
Hennepin.
that was the one. Yep.
Oh,
one.
It was
That's
the early
awesome.
days of
So-
Rose.
Yeah,
Treehouse,
this is
you
Treehouse.
nailed it. Treehouse, you nailed this. You turned
We have to
a
visit
non-IPA person into somebody
Wow.
who believes that IPAs can
Whoa.
actually be tasty.
Cheers
So I
to
think
that.
you got the votes right now. So
This
it's,
is very hoppy. This is very hoppy.
Yeah,
And
sure.
guess-
over here, but
do you know what
it's
number? And
Look at that color. It's.
you all know what number am I
I
giving
think
this
just a
beer?
smell.
It's very hazy.
Oh, you're giving it a
Is that because of the name?
10 out of 5.
10 out of 10.
I taste very juicy. Like
You know what I love?
I tasted juice.
Yeah.
too.
Because it tastes like an IPA. Everything I hate about IPAs.
well, it's a.
But
is this
everything
like an
they
imperial?
say,
But
Is this like an imperial?
it is an imperial. It's a
Yeah.
double IPA.
but everything they say about the juiciness and the fruit, it just comes in and cuts that bitterness with
Yeah.
and it tastes like fruit. It doesn't taste like beer trying to taste like fruit. Kind of like that Axe and Arrow we had before. It actually tasted like what it was supposed to taste like. And
that didn't taste like beer to me.
it tasted like cream. It tasted like cream soda.
Right?
And this
Haze-
and this tastes like citrusy mango. It's delicious.
So on the
Well,
can
Haze
here,
is a soft and
Yeah, I was
dangerously
just gonna
drinkable
say,
beer.
I
That's
was
just
just gonna
the
read the same thing.
perfect.
It's
perfect
really,
way to
it's
put it.
truly a
it-
well-made
it's-
beer.
It is true because it's actually 8.2% ABV.
My
so
beer-
It's,
It's
I'll let
massive.
you go next.
Okay, but
Oh.
if we were at like their brewery,
This is in
and
my
you're trying
flight.
different ones.
This
I'm
is
gonna
in my
have
flight.
3 more of these after. You know,
Totally,
I'm gonna
and
go
I'll
back
be
and get
blasted.
there's
by the end of
actually I
What?
think Julius. There's another one that's
Ours,
actually very.
Julius
Or
Wait,
Orange
Orange
Julius.
Julius?
no,
Orange
it's,
Julius.
It's like
Jeez.
Emperor Julius or something like that, or something like that. Emperor
Gatorade.
Julius Emperor or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm drinking water and lemons.
That's their flagship beer, right?
I think that's their most King Julius.
King Julius.
Yeah, that's their most popular.
Right.
Um.
Did you
So
find it?
if
That's
you
not the
see that
one,
one,
but
if
no.
you get a
Where-
chance to get that one,
maybe I
but I
didn't bring
like
it.
I like this one because it's it's still pretty heavy in ABV. I mean, it's
8.2.
It's huge.
8.2. Yeah.
I mean, they go up to the 9s, right? But 8.2 is a pretty
Well, I have
heavy
that.
number.
I've had beers that are
This
like
is really good.
it's 11.
I was gonna say, yeah.
The 10s are insane.
But like,
There's
yeah,
that Tenacious D tribute beer.
really, it's
It
like
was
what is
true-
it,
wasn't-
like
this is-
12.
Yeah, it was like
Please
11
don't
something.
ask me my opinion on Tenacious D.
You
Okay,
don't-
we
you
won't.
don't like them?
No, he hates
I think
he hates Jack Black.
absolutely
He's
insulting
weird.
to music. But I never said this before.
Dave Grohl plays drums for them.
I know people enjoy it because it's fun, but I don't like that in music.
Oh, okay, so you don't like Ween.
Ween? No.
Okay, so
So you don't
He's-
like
he's,
Les Claypool?
he's
no,
got
Les
the
Claypool's
same.
a musician.
Yes, he
It
is.
doesn't
and
matter
so's
if they
Jack
join in
Black.
with them or whatever. But
Jack Black is a
it'd
classically
be like Jim
trained
Carrey all of a
operatic
sudden
singer.
being like a
No,
musician.
Ween
Kyle
is-
Gass
they're
is a
musicians.
classically trained
All I'm
classical
saying is,
guitarist.
and I think that's a perfect example, it'd be like Jim Carrey all of a sudden sitting up there singing.
But Ween,
So what?
Ween
Don't care.
If he
are
can sing,
musicians.
That's
They're
not their heart.
This
They're
is
not
where
just
Jack.
entertainment.
That's where Jack Black
So you don't like Spinal
got his
Tap?
start. There would be no
I don't
Jack
know
Black
that, but no.
if it wasn't for Tenacious D coming on
I know
after
you
Mr.
love 'em, and
Show
there's a
on
few other people
HBO
that love 'em.
on
They
Friday
love 'em.
night.
But wait, hold on. You
I'm
went to see
saying-
Pucifer.
There's
That's like.
They were like,
Oh,
All right, yeah.
that's not
Well,
serious. That's
he's
total
out
bullshit.
there.
Yeah,
He's out there with
that's-
his.
Pucifer?
Dave, here's the deal
Pucifer
with
is
Dave.
not. Yeah, it's
No,
kind of like
Pucifer
a
at
joke
times
side.
is better than Tool. Yes, it's
I like
joke,
Perfect Circle.
but the
I like Perfect
music
Circle
is-
better than Tool.
So, but
no,
hold on.
it's Tool, Pucifer.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
this could go on for a long
This
time.
just got
Yeah.
wrong.
But that's
There's
why I
no
want to
way.
bring it up. But
I love him
just-
better than Tool.
it
Tool's
just
a little
irks
weird.
me. It irks me.
I love Tool, but I love him. I love him.
It'd be like
I get a
if
Tool
You need a creature
tattoo.
you know me. I don't know
I
music.
saw- I saw
I can't
Tool.
play
Apply
music. But
creature
let's
I
say
saw, dude,
I was a one
I
hit
saw
wonder.
Tool on their first show on the 1993 Lollapalooza in New Jersey. It was like their third show that they played. They opened up on the main stage. I like Tool, but I like Perfect Circle a little better. They're a little bit more
No,
mellow.
Okay.
I like Perfect Circle last. Tool.
Do I
Pucifer.
love Tool? Yeah. Do I love Pucifer? Yeah. But if I had to, in my order, if I had a choice of listening to a Tool
And I
CD right
like
now
that you like them
or a
best, 'cause I
Perfect
like them
Circle
least.
right now, I would listen to a Perfect Circle. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Danny Carey is the best.
Danny
drummer.
Carey-
Danny
Yeah.
Carey
He is the difference.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
He is that he makes well, and Adam Jones also. I mean, they make Tool.
A lot
But
of
the
people.
thing about
what it
Danny
is.
Carey and drummers of his ilk is regular drummers
Ilk.
seem weird,
Where's my
seem bad, because there's Danny Carey's
Ilk.
out there.
What does ilk mean?
Okay.
A white liquid
Oh.
substance. Oh, damn it!
Ink blood.
Is it possible that
I have a
people would
vocabulary.
like a perfect circle over
I got a
Tool?
720.
equation.
I got a 720
Should I
on the
call the
SATs.
police or call the
And
mental institution?
Let's see.
I got a 720 on
Don't
the
forget to
grammar
carry
section,
the
on the English
one.
section
Oh,
of
if
the
I'm going, hold
SATs.
on.
and
Ask me what I
to
got
know
on the
that-
math section.
Well, people
Actually-
in mental institutions aren't necessarily stupid.
They're brilliant.
Mike actually has something to say about that, Lee.
26 days Barnabas. What?
Oh, here it comes.
Here it
the
comes.
ghost.
This was the way.
The frozen.
Hey.
is it actually?
Hey.
How come
you guys
Don't
never-
touch anything yet. I
How
gotta-
come you're never prepared? You're always coming with these ghosts of frozen.
Oh, and they're
beer.
all warm because I do my research. I sit there, I walk down the aisle, and I look, and
You buy
You
them
buy them on the
today.
way here on your bike?
Yeah, buy
No.
them.
Oh, no.
No, he buys them around 4 o'clock in
Oh,
the
but that's
afternoon.
another story. I have a new vehicle now. And the Hummer's dead.
First of all,
Oh,
that's
really?
the motor
Oh.
blew.
Oh,
is that a Yeti cooler?
That is
Yes.
a Yeti cooler.
You're wasting it by freezing your beers in these
Wait a
paper
second.
towels.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeti,
show
the
that
cooler,
off.
the
man.
cooler.
No, I got to stand by the paper towel method. It keeps them ice cold.
I
It
know.
started frozen because I bought them warm. That's the problem.
got you.
It's not the cooler issue. So
No, the issue is you
Yeti, we're
understand
not
why you
using
do
it.
it. The
Yeah,
issue
why
is
don't
that
start
you buy
pouring
them
other beer?
warm.
Yes.
because
The
okay,
issue
let me
is that-
explain why. Okay, let me explain why.
This
No,
is that you.
The issue is
you
that
are
you buy
not
them
gonna
the day
find
of
them.
and they're
you
warm.
should, they should be bought like
Oh,
days
oh,
ago.
I love the can.
That's
Now I
the
get it.
issue.
Now I get it.
I love the
So
can.
that's what I like.
Reminds me of
The
Just
issue is
the
you
Brazil.
shouldn't have to do that.
I agree with that. That does make sense. All
It's
right.
like showing up with your
You
nipples.
know
in a
we're
suit.
doing it.
Twirl my chest hair. All right, I got a lot of things to go here with this one.
Can we start pouring beers for people?
You look like
Yeah, we actually can. Yeah.
God, I hope these
Starts
cameras
with
are
my
actually
nipple.
recording.
You look like Don Johnson if he fell out of a garbage truck.
That's awesome.
All right.
And then just got up and
We're
walked
better
out.
off dead.
And then just got up and
Don't even
walked to a
tell me.
Dan
podcast.
Shane, somebody
Okay.
throwing out another perfectly good white person. Remember that?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay. So
Me too.
what I have here, okay, is a beer from Black Hog Brewing.
Nice.
Now, let alone the name, it's
Whap.
quite entertaining.
For whap.
So imagine,
Oh wow, this is only 5 point.
yeah, and it's an IPA. So imagine going to a brewery, and we've discussed this before. You want to have good times when you get there. Do you guys know disc golf? Because I do.
Disc golf?
Disc golf.
Is that
Yes.
thing that goes in the little cylinder thing?
So there's a ring,
Yeah.
a metal
Yes.
ring, and
Played
there's
on a nine-hole
chains
course.
hanging down, and you have to throw the disc.
It's almost the
different than a
size of a
frisbee.
9-hole golf course, isn't it? Or
It is far, yeah. Each hole is just as far as a regular
Are we not
golf
allowed to
course.
drink it yet?
No, because I haven't even opened mine.
Oh.
And you're not
It
even
doesn't
allowed to
smell like much.
Actually, you can say what you want.
I love it.
The main reason I bought this one was the fact that it was
The
brewed
can.
with tangerine. Now, it was in a can.
Ooh.
I thought that an orangey kind of tangerine taste would be interesting within it because it's all, orangey kind of, citrusy. But I thought tangerine might be
Yeah,
different.
it's a little bit different.
And then I saw, yes,
Is that Ween?
the name.
Mm-mm.
Is that song Ween?
No, it's not weed.
Oh, is
I
that
can
Flaming
picture
Lips?
the-
Flaming Lips.
yeah.
Flaming Lips.
Oh, you guys and your memory.
That
As opposed to Flaming Nips.
Saw it out. Saw it out.
All right, so Black Hog Brewing.
There's the
right?
title.
They apparently started in 2014 by a guy named Tyler. Can't pronounce the last name because my handwriting is messed up. But he was formerly from Portsmouth. Do you guys know Portsmouth Brewing? I don't know if you know that one.
Portsmouth, New
But he was
Hampshire.
from Portsmouth Brewing before, and he came
Where?
to
What,
Black
what
Hog.
city? What town? What?
So
What
Black
state?
Hog Brewing is about 3 hours from here. A little
Oh, it's
less
in
than
Jersey, in Portsmouth, New Jersey.
that. It's about a
Where's-
half hour south of
It's in
Waterbury.
Connecticut.
Where is our?
That's what it
There's
sounds
no
like.
place in New Jersey 3 hours.
I was
from
going to
here.
say,
Right.
anytime you drive 3 hours, you're out
No,
of New
this is
Jersey.
Connecticut.
Oh, you just said
Um,
New Jersey.
Not sure where
You
my
just said New
friend,
Jersey.
Just
didn't
keep
you?
driving in circles.
where our other mic is
Where
up
the
there.
fuck is this black?
Uh,
Is it
yeah.
near Waterbury.
I don't
Danbury?
know.
That's
Okay.
far. That's
Danbury's
far.
Connecticut.
Anyway,
Strawberry.
That's like a 5-hour drive.
Blueberry.
well, this is 3 hour drive. So anyway, really quick, it's called disc golf beer, but at the brewery, you can go.
Oh.
They made their own disc golf course, so you can go out and play disc golf while you're at the course. Bring your beers out there.
Pat Butters.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, my friend Dan actually
Oh.
Butters plays
Dan
disc
Butters.
golf professionally, and
Yeah, he's really
they
good
have
at it.
golf course, disc golf courses at Ocean County Park.
Butter.
And as in,
Miss you.
In
There's one by my house actually.
yeah,
Five
it's
minutes.
fun. Yeah, it's fun if
Can
you
we
actually
drink it
wanna
now?
Play. So anyway, hold on.
That's
So,
the camera on us.
Ugh.
I like this description that it's a warm weather crusher
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
with a low ABV,
This is
hazy IPA brewed
awesome.
with tangerine puree.
and the fact that
Um,
you chilled it, it's so good.
Well, on Untapped,
Yeah,
it has 636 ratings. I don't know how good it is.
I like this better than Treehouse.
I still have more to say about the brewery, but let's
Don't worry
try
about
this
it.
right
Hey,
now.
hey,
No,
watch what you say.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
because we want people to go here.
This is delicious.
Sorry, I don't
Yeah.
mind that.
I would say
Only the
Connecticut's
second time you've done
approachable.
This is definitely.
Hold on.
This is.
I'm
not
having a-
you
I'm
can't-
having a-
okay.
This
Not
is the
as good
second
as
IPA that I love.
There's like one flavor there. With yours, there was like 6 things I smelled.
Yes,
It's
This
not
is
as
simple.
juicy. It's not as.
but it's
flavorful.
smooth.
I was
Oh, I
expecting
do
this.
taste the tangerine though.
Do you?
Do you? I haven't tried it yet, but
I
that's
don't.
why I bought it. I
Yeah,
bought
that's
it.
interesting.
Oh,
Wow.
sorry. I'm a germaphobe.
I can't taste the tangerine.
Oh, I haven't tried
I
it.
can't believe this is
trying.
a pale ale that
I
I'm
do. I
loving.
taste it.
I'm loving this.
It's like a little bit more, almost like a grapefruit. Like a tangerine's kind of like between an orange and a grapefruit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tasting.
Okay. It's like on the underside of my tongue. I don't know if that sounds weird. Like the flavor, the tanginess is coming on the underside of my tongue.
It's a little bit more like.
But it's funny. They do say it's crushable. It's heavily crushable.
I want to say.
But
I agree.
No, I don't think.
No, I can crush these.
This is
I
more
wanna
It's
bitter.
a
say-
little bit of a sour taste.
It's a little
Yeah,
bit more.
This is more bitter
almost like-
sour. Yours is crushable.
Is it a little bit more like
Dangerously.
Yeah.
carbonated?
No, this is crushable. That stuff.
I like what you said, Cal.
A little
What's
bit
the
more. Yeah,
ABV
it's a
on
little
this?
bit more like. It's not as smooth.
It's only
a little
it's
bit
low.
sharper.
It's a low IB.
What
A little
is
bit of a bite to it.
Like a little tingling in the back of my
Wow.
throat.
Yeah.
Right?
Little like.
I have a weird thing when
Wow, mine was a
Silly, on the side of my
4.7.
tongue.
You might be having
I could drink this.
You might be having a
Where did you
stroke.
buy this? Perchance. Where did you buy this?
Nipple
Perchance?
won't move.
Which one?
Oh, that's the stroke you're having.
My nipples.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Was he
again.
have electrodes on there or something?
Bathroom.
Anyway, while we're tasting it, I found this quite cool at the brewery. When you go to a brewery and you like want to try a bunch of different beers, what do you get?
A flight.
And how many does it have?
Usually 4 to 5.
5.
4 or 5.
They have a flight of 12. It
How-
comes in like a muffin tray or a cupcake tray.
How
for
much-
$16. And they're exactly this size,
They're
if not
that
a little
big? bigger?
if not bigger.
Huh.
If you go to the brewery, and that's what's going to lead to my less or lacking of information. Don't go to the brewery. Actually, go to. I did a navigation search, and it showed pictures of the brewery. Because I'll just lead into that. I wanted to have more information about Black Hog Brewing, but when I went to their website, it immediately went black, like the whole screen, and then it's not my end; it's something on their end. So try it right now, and
What's
see
it
if
called?
Black Hog Brewing in Oxford, Connecticut, but it was on my phone, so it immediately went black, and I could not find more information on it.
No, it's fine.
It's fine?
Oh wait, no, you know why? Because it's prompting you to be 21.
Yeah, and that didn't come up for me.
So-
Yeah,
You
it
didn't-
wasn't an option on my phone.
You
so
said no?
I'm not sure.
Or you flashed your
What
nips
is
and
this?
they were like,
I don't know what numbers are.
No, what does this question mean? But, it looks like
I don't know why that would be.
It's
Like,
by the brothers Jason and Tom.
Tyler Jones, I think. Tyler Jones?
I don't see
That's
any of them.
hysterical.
Horrible script.
You told me there was a
think
story
he's the
where I
head
couldn't get
brewer.
information.
Brothers Jason and Tom Sobocinski or Kinski.
Oh, I got
Polish
the head
Italian
brewer.
family were drink.
This is delicious.
Wait, are we
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the same
the-
thing? You said Ocean County.
Tyler Jones,
Yeah. What's
old
the
family
relation to Ocean
friend
County?
and a former
Ocean
brewer
County,
of
Connecticut,
Portsmouth
maybe.
Brewery. So that's what you're talking about in New Hampshire.
What do you mean Ocean County?
I didn't hear Ocean County.
I didn't
No,
hear.
no. Brothers, there's no Ocean County.
I thought you said Ocean County.
No, man, that's.
I thought you said Ocean County.
I'm gonna go like this.
Oh, so you know
because
how
you're
they
gonna
got their
rewind it.
name?
Or edit that out. He didn't say that.
Black Hog Brewery started with the story of food, family, and love for craft beer. Brothers Jason and Tom Sobcinski came from a Polish-Italian family where food and drink is always the focus of every gathering. From Jason's wedding to his son's birthdays, roasting a pig became the favorite way
I'm
to
in
celebrate
open
Thank you.
any
Looking
special
this up.
occasion.
Yeah, my
So
phone.
that's why it's called Black Hog.
Black Hog.
And I found it funny that we had, pulled pork sliders right before.
And Black Hogs.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. If you say Black Hog, really weird. It sounds weird.
Who
But anyway,
doesn't love a Black
a
Hog?
great line is
It sounds weird. It sounds
other
like
than
a
who loves
cock.
a break.
Sounds like a
There's the name of the. There's
A warm weather crusher, that's what it says. I enjoy it,
Yeah,
although
very
I
good.
would crush yours faster than this one.
It's
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 very
it's
good.
definitely
And
different.
I think this brewery
Dare I
is more
say?
entertaining than yours.
Dare I
But
say?
your beer,
Dare I say? I
That's
like this.
specific.
I like this
Oh,
better
yeah.
than the other one.
voted me. So we all got one?
Did I get one? No.
Okay, so
Well, you
with a
won right away because
with
it
a
was the
works
first one
to
we
form a
had in the
brewery
review.
that would celebrate
Blah, blah,
family
blah,
and
blah.
food, they needed to encompass all that they were passionate about. When they celebrate, they roast a hog, and the
Hog.
Berkshire hog is the breed of choice. Thus,
Wiggies.
Black Hog Brewing was born.
I gotta try this one again.
Sorry.
So,
So
I like this beer, and I like the fact that can you get like pulled pork there? Do they roast hogs while you're there?
Wait, didn't you just say that?
he couldn't get to the website.
You know what though?
You're on
No.
the website.
I take it
No,
back.
I'll show
They
you.
celebrate, but it doesn't
He doesn't
say.
know anything about the brewing company.
I'm
because-
reading.
Well, that was what I joke. My joke was that it just went black when I got
No
there,
way.
so I couldn't see it.
No way.
It's because he wasn't
Treehouse
21.
wins. Treehouse wins.
Anyway. All
right, well, it's good stuff.
There's gonna be a silent vote.
Treehouse.
So
they have pizza. There's a pizzeria there.
Pizza.
Disc golf. If you guys
It's a
ever tried
pizza.
disc golf, you'd
It's
be
a-
hooked as much as me.
All right.
Can we play?
Disc golf.
Going
is
to
fun.
the purple
Yeah, sure.
cans,
I
which
really
is very
wanna.
similar to
All right.
Yule Log.
All right.
Boy.
All right.
What's this?
So
Oh my! Is that
BDP.
super? Oh my god!
super.
Boogie
So,
Down Productions?
This is sold out now. You can't get it.
Nice.
This is Super Unicorn Girls from Bradley Brew Project, Bradley Beach. So this was a brewery that was started in 2018 by a husband and wife duo, Chelsea and Mike.
Chesley.
Chesley and McKeon.
That's a one in a
Oh,
lifetime
sorry.
name.
and
Chelsea and Mike.
It's a rare name that's never used.
They started
She
the
only uses
brewery,
it.
and what I find interesting is all the beers, the names of the beers were named by their, at the time, 4-year-old twin girls. Named the
Awesome.
beers.
And what's this one
So
called?
this one's called Super Unicorn Girls. They have their flagship beer is Unicorn Girls.
Which I had on tap.
So yeah, you just
Nice.
send the
Oh,
thing.
so this is
Is this
super
a mix
unicorn.
with Icarus or no?
No, this is not a mix. This is their own thing. So what this is the double IPA version of the flagship hazy pale ale, which is Super Unicorn Girl, or Unicorn Girls is the flagship. So this gets a boost from more grains, oats, and milk sugar, and is dry hopped with more Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. It's then double dry hopped with Galaxy
Stuff is
notes
so
for a
good.
pungent pine, tropical citrus,
I thought you got
and dripping
I thought I did
dankness.
too.
one.
So
Wait, what was the last one?
it is
Dripping.
it is double dry hopped with Galaxy notes for a pungent pine, tropical citrus, and dripping dankness.
Dripping dankness. I
Dank.
want you to say that again. That was it.
Dink.
Wait, what was it again?
Dunk.
Dripping
Dank.
dankness.
And there's our show title.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite beers.
So it's a double
it?
dry hop
Oh, yeah.
New England
Oh, yeah.
IPA.
It's
It's
delicious.
hazy. So I have yet to taste it yet. So
You've never had this?
Is it just one?
I've
dinner
had
or you
Unicorn
have,
Girls, never
two
Super
cans?
Unicorn
Really?
Girls. You've had Super?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's-
You have 2 cans or 1?
2 cans. Ayo.
Well, we have these.
Oh, you only have one?
No, I have more.
Oh.
Here, you guys can
That's
crack
not what
one.
I'm saying.
I'm just not ready to. I
Is
haven't
that your
finished.
glass?
You're in glass. We're in the pour, man. We're supposed to be bros on beers, not bros on phone.
It's got a head, jerk.
So, if this sounds familiar to the diehards, Bros on Beers fans,
Just myself.
Oh, this is
I
the
actually
hoppiest
I
hoppy
talked
smell.
about I don't remember which beer it was
That's supposed to
offhand,
try.
but I talked about
Rules.
Bradley Brew Project before
You're not supposed to do that.
early on.
He
I
does
think
it.
it was
Not as
Bradley, and it's a great. Did you go when I had that birthday party there? I think you were there. Were you?
Did you have it there?
Yeah,
Ooh.
I went to your birthday party. We were
Yeah.
at some restaurant that was like closed down like the week later.
How was your chicken?
Do you remember that? You
Oh
bet.
no! That was horrible. That place. Oh god.
Do you guys open? Do you guys
We
get
did,
it?
we did,
Yeah.
we did. We're waiting for
Alright,
some
cheers.
vocals.
All right.
Wait, you gotta describe it.
Cheers.
Mmm.
Cheers.
So
Ching
good.
ching.
All right.
That's good.
Has an earthy
That's
smell.
good.
Earthy.
Juicy as
Yeah,
well.
I didn't think it would be
that's
Treehouse.
That's the dankness.
Is it?
Yeah,
What's the dankness?
the
Diggity
earthy
down.
smell. The
I
kind of like
like
yeah.
it.
dirty little
Yeah.
taste.
This
yeah.
beats Treehouse.
Really?
Yep.
This one.
I gotta try
is-
Treehouse again.
I can't read what the ABV is. It's 8 something. 8.3.
Got a tang at the end.
I gotta do a taste test because it's very similar.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
It's not as
This is
juicy
too
as.
creamy. For
It's not as
juicy.
juicy.
It's not as juicy. It's
This is more creamy. To me.
But it's got that little bite at the end of it. That little zing. It tastes like, like fizz.
This
Am
is,
I wrong?
This is 8.5, so this wins for
Wow. What was the other one? 8.2?
2, and yours was 5.
Yeah, mine was short. But
Yeah,
what's
mine's
this?
the lowest. I had
Oh,
4.
8.2.
Yeah.
So
This is
Seems
5.5.
like
I had-
creamy, like all over the tongue.
I really dig it.
it's good.
That's
it's
for
not
sure.
as juicy as the haze.
it's not as juicy. It's I keep thinking dirtier is the word. Like
Yeah.
it's just
It's delicious.
Now I haven't had Unicorn Girls in a
More like
while.
it's fizzier.
Is the
that-
regular
is that
Unicorn
a
Girls
phrase?
juicier than this?
No, it's not. It's similar, but
Can I ask?
What would you say is
fizziness?
different? Is it not?
I don't know.
Is this
Is
more
that
Is
dank?
that like a fizziness to it?
I don't.
I like it. A lot.
No.
I
The
think
smell was
Unicorn
great.
Girls is a little bit juicier.
I think so too.
Yeah, this is more. So when I think of this type of an IPA, I think of like a West Coast IPA.
This is like, look how hazy. Like you can't see
I
through
don't.
it.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
think they
vapor. It's
consider
very
this a
hazy.
West Coast IPA.
It's like
but
it's like a yacht juice.
I'm a little disappointed.
Really? I.
No, I don't think that's the right word.
What do you guys? It's beer. We're drinking beer.
I think it's the Simcoe that I'm. This. It has like a. I think of the word like piney or like earthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the piney's.
Yeah.
It's got more of like an earthy taste to it.
It's piney.
It's not juicy.
I feel this. I can have one, and then I can't have two.
Okay.
But if you've seen a
Wait, are you talking
podcast
about
here-
nipples, or are you talking about beer?
I've got one.
I like
Maybe
how
I've
we
got
did-
two.
But we've never seen both of them together, so it
I
could
like-
be the same
Stay
nipple.
tuned, people.
I like how we described that. I can have one, but I can't have two. Like we didn't know two came after one.
He does that all the time. He explains.
But if I'm gonna have
So-
two, then I have to have three.
So yeah,
that's
the
what
beer,
I was
the beer that I did from them really early on, it was like one of the first episodes we did. Was
Oh, wow.
Christmas Was Tomorrow, which is their stout,
Oh,
delicious stout.
okay.
Really?
So good, yeah.
No bitterness.
No, there's not really bitterness in stout.
The one you bought had bitterness to it. That was
What
horrible.
was that? Yeah,
I
I
don't
enjoyed
know.
it.
This is not bad.
I like it.
Oh, it's delicious.
I give it an 8.
I love it. It's one of
I
my
give it a
favorite
10 out
beers.
of 10.
But it's it's different from this. It's more of a beery beer. This is more
Yeah.
of like a juicy beer.
Yeah.
This is more.
is,
Super Unicorn Girls is more of a.
That's
beery
an
beer.
excellent description.
But I would get a pint of this if there was a
I would-
flight.
this would be-
I get a pint of this.
I
Honestly,
would. That's what I'm
delicious.
saying.
So
Every
good.
beer, including mine,
In
that
fact,
I've had.
I've
would be in a
liked
flight
all the
of mine.
beers that we've had tonight.
Yeah.
It's not
Thank
a
you.
beer that I didn't
No,
say.
no, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
mine
it's supposed to be
obviously
round.
is unique because it's not an IPA.
Yeah.
But I would definitely. I'm actually.
Like, I could
drinking
drink a
this,
six-pack
as
of
a
your
palate
beer
cleanser.
and still-
It makes me
Still
okay.
take the SATs.
But yeah, no. Super Unicorn Girls is it's just a.
I
it's
dig
a
it.
different type of.
Let's put it to you this way. In my book, you use that word juicy. This is
Well-
like one notch less juicy.
Yeah, there's juice there. There's still juice there, but it's
There's always
it's not-
juice. You got to look up that juice.
I want to
It's not
explain
as
one thing,
juicy
and
as
this may
these.
not make much
Yeah.
sense, but
If I would,
mine
if-
was empty and I wanted to drink more of this because I needed canned.
I might,
I
be giving,
will.
I might be giving it away, but
And
if I had a
liked it
flight of
more
all
than
these
that. I liked
beers,
it better.
I'm getting a pint
yeah,
of
yours.
No, it's the same one. That's what
Yeah,
I need a
that-
can. So pour
Oh.
it into your thing because I need the can to be empty. There you
This is
go.
But I love-
really
love
good.
Super
It's
Unicorn
al-
Girls.
Did you see how that poured out?
That's what you said.
It's like
No, and I have all
But,
of our cans.
this is, it's already sold out. Like, it was just like a limited run
Okay.
of the Super Unicorn Girls. I think they maybe do
Yours
it
wins.
like every year.
No, John.
No.
they have it a lot, I think.
Super Unicorn
Yeah, it's all
Girls?
about.
It's
Don't
like
spoil it.
they're.
so. All four
Yeah,
were
no,
already
Super
drank,
Unicorn
right?
Girls.
We did all
It's
four.
not
Yeah, we did all four.
uncommon. I would.
It
All
made
right.
it seem like, it's
No, not
already
yet.
sold out on the
Don't-
website.
don't-
You
sorry.
can't buy it.
Oh, I think you might have missed this. You might have been in the bathroom.
There
Or maybe
is-
you didn't.
You know,
What?
it's kind of a small operation. too.
Mine?
Your
and
beer.
it's not influencing
But there's
anybody,
restaurants
but it sells
around
in
there,
flights
too.
of 12.
Like,
yeah,
they're in a
no,
good
Bradley
spot.
Brew.
Bathroom.
Did you go to
Most
the draft?
flights are like
yes,
four.
went to the
They come
draft
on like a
part,
little
yeah.
stick, and you can have.
12?
It's
Maybe that's
12.
what
It
I'm
comes in a
thinking of.
muffin
Yeah, okay.
can or something, or like a cupcake thing.
Dude,
So flights of 12. And
12.
you can bring that picture up and maybe flash that
What's that?
of Black Hog Brewing. I was just saying
They have a
the
picture?
picture. It's a picture of the muffin tray. But that's
I like the.
off topic.
I don't know how. I have enough trouble with 4 or 5 beers in a flight to being like,
Yeah.
what did I try? Like, I'll
That's
drink.
12.
I'll
like-
drink one, and then
look
I'll be
at
like,
that. I'll show that on the video.
Yeah, it's 12 for 16.
I'll drink one, and then I'll go to the next one, and then I'll be like, what? What was the first one I had again?
It was looking at the numbers like 8,
Yeah, I
5,
kind of
3, 2.
agree. Like, I really don't know if I want 12. Like, because
Yeah.
I'll
So I'll
forget
be like,
by the
what?
time I get to the end.
But that's
I'm
the
like,
thing with the
which one
taste.
was
The
good
taste
again?
changes from the, as weird as
You
it
kind of
is.
want to pick the ones that you
Yeah.
think will be the best.
Pick a winner.
Right.
And then pick the one out of the...
And that's what's kind of fun sometimes if you go with a group of people and people get flights and they get different stuff. And then you could be like, what did you think? Or would you like, can I try a little sip of that? I'm like, you know what, that's fucking good. I'm going to have a...
Good to the last drop.
Do we need more water?
We need more water.
CC North.
Just try to...
So what's our vote?
You gonna take this out?
Are we gonna do the
we're
final
gonna do
vote?
After.
No, we don't vote right away. Yeah.
We'll do it.
I make
after.
my own water.
Episode 2.
I think we'll probably end this episode
Yeah.
And then
and then
this away.
have another. Because what time is it? Yeah, it's.
It's 8:45.
yeah.
I'm gonna-
We'll end this
8:45
episode.
exactly.
We'll end this episode and we'll start another. But we can't really end it if. Well, I guess we can. All right, that was a great episode, right, Creature? Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Phenomenal,
For-
as always.
for
Thank you, everybody.
Coming back
Please
as we
like,
do over and over
subscribe, comment. I want to know how awesome I am. So please
on
do
Apple
that for me.
Podcasts or whatever podcast player you listen to.
We do it across the
Make
board,
sure
right?
you-
Spotify.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Because I love
Make sure
Spotify.
make sure, yeah, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you're
I
giving
love
us 5-star
Spotify.
reviews. Thank you, everybody, for
Good about to have my cigar.
coming back.
Check out this
And-
kick-ass lighter.
Check out the next episode where you can hear us give
Chill.
vote for our favorite beer of the night.
To the
Thanks,
next
everybody.
episode.